I think this looks better. Yeah. Yep. The printing light is off. No printing today. Don't really have anything I want to print. Anyway, it's Friday. It's the weekend. And as my title says, farewell, Facebook. I am done with Facebook. Done with everything. I deleted my group. I'm not on any groups. I'm not on Facebook. So don't look for me on Facebook. What's up, Lynn McCurdy? How are you? Feels good to get rid of it. I was on Instagram for a long time. Got rid of that years back. Never looked back. Nothing but junk on there. What's up, hoser? Just trying to stay cool. Well, you know how you do that? Stay in the air condition. If you don't have air condition, go to the library. They have air condition. What's up, Jimmy? Yeah, definitely peace without Facebook. What happened to Facebook? Nothing happened. I was tired of the bullshit on Facebook. That's all. Something's got to happen. Tired of the bullshit there. It's nothing but bullshit. And YouTube's getting just like it. So don't be surprised if YouTube's next. Yeah, Facebook was down all morning. Yeah, I know. And that's another thing. Like, I'm tired of Facebook. It's like, you can't, you, no matter how hard you try, you can't learn Facebook what you don't want to see. You keep seeing shit on there. Nothing but junk. Shit ads. Uh, just stuff that I don't want to see. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of weeding through it. I'm tired of dealing with it. I'm just over Facebook. I'm so over Facebook. Facebook is just a cesspool. You want to know what's wrong with America? That's what's wrong with America. Facebook. That's what's wrong with it. What's up, Johnny Railer? Facebook news? That's it. That's the Facebook news. What's going on, Johnny Railer? When are you going to come back to YouTube? AC set at 80. 80? What the hell's 80, Lynn? You might as well just put the heat on in the house. 80 degrees? Why can't you put your AC on like 74 or something? 80 degrees? You might as well just turn it off. It's useless at that point. It is evil, Johnny. It is nothing but evil. And you go on there and you wonder why there's all this hatred out there because you see nothing but hate posts. I'm tired of you go on Facebook and you come off of there and you hate everybody. It's just like it's that toxic. There's nothing but toxicity over there. And truthfully, I think that's one of the reasons why we're so screwed up as people. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, X, TikTok, and YouTube is getting the same way. Nothing but hate bullshit on there. And you can't weed through it. You can't tune it out because it's in your feed all the time. Even if you don't want it in your feed, they shove it in your feed because that's what they want. They want us to hate everybody. They want us to hate each other. There's nothing truth about social media just sucks in general. Yeah, you say what you want, but it's nothing but a cesspool of shit. Deep shit. But I'm done with it. 7 gigabytes of space that thing used. Facebook. 7 gigabytes on my phone. Couldn't believe it. 7 gigabytes. Now I don't have to deal with it. Not to mention all the groups that I was an admin in. Train groups, trolley groups. I don't have to deal with that bullshit either anymore. It's pretty nice. I look forward to having more time on my hands to do things. It's a time sucker. It just sucks the time from you. YouTube sucks the time from you, but at least I can I can go on YouTube and see what I want to see, not get shit shoved down my throat like on Facebook. I can see exactly what I want to see. And I have ad blockers, so I don't see no ads. Train people are huge jerks, especially and it doesn't model people, rail fan people. Johnny, people are jerks in general. I hate to say it. I don't know. It's hard to ignore all that stuff though, Lynn, because it's just shoved down your throat. Like the stuff that you want to see, you don't see because all that other toxicity is out there. They don't show you the things you want to see. They don't show it to you. They show you all the junk. No matter how much you say, I don't want to see this, and then you go through the whole rigmarole. Well, why don't you want to see it? What's wrong with it? And blah, 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 blah. Like, I need to explain to you, YouTube or Facebook, why I don't want to see something. I just don't want to see it. Okay? I don't want to see it. So stop shoving it down my throat. So you can't ignore it. The only way you can ignore it is not go on Facebook. You can't ignore it. No matter how hard you try, you just can't. Maybe, I mean, Facebook, I spent a lot of time on Facebook just because of all the groups that I was involved in. So they took time to manage people, and I'm just over it, done with it. What's new, Johnny Railer? How's it going? Anything up? Layout wise? Anything going on? I don't even want to go rail fanning, to be truthful. Going rail fanning is just like all the assholes you got to deal with everywhere you go. Train people really are the worst. Yeah, they're some of the worst, Jimmy. Oh, I forgot. I forgot, Jimmy. I forgot. I forgot. I got to do this. I did this yesterday. Oh, Jimmy, this is you. That's your song, Jimmy. So every time you come in the chat, that's what we'll play. Just like Steve Childers does. I kind of like that, so I'm borrowing it from Steve. I don't have one for you, Lynn McCurdy. I haven't thought of anything for you. Uh, don't have anything for you, Wigwag. Johnny Rower, you don't really come in that much, so I'm not even going to look for a song for you. What bothers me most with Facebook and YouTube, wife wants to look up a trip to Japan I don't want to go. But the next day, swamped with travel. Oh, man. Even if you talk about it, Glenn, you just talk about it and you get it. Oh, yeah. Like, I mean, like, I forget what it was. One of the things YouTube does now that is totally annoying is they got this thing at the top that you can't get rid of it. You can't get rid of it. You hit those three bars and it just takes you to the ad, right? It's annoying. That's YouTube, right? But yeah, they listen to your phone, they listen to you talking, and then you'll see advertisements for things. If you search for things, same thing, same thing, same thing. Smoking in the boys' room for you? Well, I'm not playing that. So I do love that song, but my only ex is in Arkansas. I'll write a song more appropriate. Well, that's your song, Jimmy. Doesn't matter. At Arkansas, Texas, it's close by, same place. Wait till you hear my Digger song and my Stretch Limo song. That's all I have. Stretch Limo and Digger and Jimmy. I need to do one for Steve because he pops into my chat quite a lot. I have to find something. Nothing's going. Yeah, well, Johnny Rower, it's that time of the year where you're busy at work, making people's lives easier. But yeah, so when you going to Japan, then McCurdy? I'll tell you what was screwed up. YouTube or Facebook wouldn't let me get rid of my Facebook group, Boxcar Jerry group, unless I deleted all the members in the group. Thank God I only had like 180, because if I had like 2,000 or something, even more than 180, it would have been a pain in the ass. But yeah, you believe that? Wouldn't even let me delete the group because there were members in it. You Facebook, you suck, Facebook. I'm not going. Long ass flight. Was your wife going without you? Yeah, it's a long flight, but you'll sleep most of it, Lynn. It's a beautiful country over there. You should go. It's beautiful. You'll see some of that beautiful architecture and the people, country. Go over. Ugh. I need to go on a vacation myself. We'll go on a vacation, Rusty. There's 11 people here and only 4 of you sons of bitches hit the thumbs up. Come on, you cheap asses. Hit the thumbs up. Jesus, God. Rusty, I'm no longer on Facebook, so don't even message me over there. It won't come through. I won't get it. Japanese based airline has deluxe cubicle travel to and from bed, TV. There you go, Lynn. You could do that. You get a nice little cabin in the plane. You just sleep most of the time. It's like taking a big nap. You'll be okay. Just go, Lynn. Your wife wants to go. Go. Suck it up and go. Just go. Please your wife. You'll have a good time. I'm sure you will. No doubt, Lynn. Think of all the model railroaders you'll meet over there. Great Lakes Tour and Cruise. What is that? The Great Lakes? Like Michigan? That's not Japan. She wants to go to Japan, Lynn. Who will come in first, Digger or Stretch Limo? I haven't messaged Digger and I'm not about to. So I actually have two songs for Digger. That poor woman allowed you to climb on top of her. It's the least you could do. How do you know that, Jimmy? You're just assuming something there. What's for dinner, Jimmy? Chinese food? How was your hot and sour soup and your egg rolls? I wish I could get some good Japanese or Chinese food. I'm assuming your food was good. I don't know. Could have sucked. Wish I could get some. Starts in Chicago, going to see Dave from Crooked River in Cleveland. Does your wife know that? Chili and salad. Chinese was wonderful. Chili and salad, huh? That's an odd combination. What kind of dressing? That's really an odd combination. Chili and salad. Did you have any bread and butter with that chili? Cornbread? Hmm. I don't think I've ever had chili and salad to get together. Oh no. It's just usually like chili's like warm weather. Salads are like hot weather. It's very odd, Jimmy. Oh man. Every day's a vacation for you, Rusty. Was the chili and salad in the same bowl? I hope not. I don't know. That wouldn't be so bad, I guess. It'd be like eating a taco without the shell. It's not too bad. As long as you don't put no dressing in there. No bread. Had pita, egg, and cheese for breakfast. No meat? Pita, egg, and cheese? No meat. You need meat. You need some protein, Jimmy. You need protein. Gotta get some protein there. Eggs aren't enough. Just remember, stop her from buying more clothes from some questionable website last night. This will be the fifth and sixth questionable websites. There's a lot of them out there, and Facebook. Like you click on something, there's like tons of ads on Facebook. You click on one of them things, and God knows where you go. All the Facebook ads that they shove down their throat. Man, I'll tell you. Good riddance, Facebook. Chili Has Meat also had 2 protein drinks. Yeah, but that was dinner. You need protein all day long, Jimmy. You need meat. Run the website through scam detector. Oh yeah, I'm sure Lynn's wife will do that. I'm sure she will do that. Just because you run it through scam detector doesn't mean it's still not a scam. It could be a legitimate somewhat company and just you never get the stuff or you get crap. You don't get exactly what you ordered. Kind of like when Artie ordered a bunch of trains and he got toy trains instead of model trains. Remember that? Probably don't. I do. I remember it very clearly. Artie thought he got a good deal. It wound up being toy trains. Junk from China. Total junk. They had to wait weeks and weeks for it, too. Yeah. Better off buying from reputable companies like Amazon, and at least you have a recourse. You can send it back if you don't like it. Even if it's clothes, you can send them back. And there must be warehouses full of shit that people send back. I'd like to know where it all goes. 30-second timeout for Wigwag, please. No problem. Time yourself out, Wigwag, because if I do it, it's going to be longer. I ordered a couple kits from Jason Jensen. Well, I mean, I think he's a reputable person. I don't know. Did you get him yet? I hope he's a reputable person. Digger Evans! Look who it is, fellas. It's it's Digger Evans. A pirate's life for me. What's up, Digger? Oh, I got one for Joe Rader too. Oh, here's one for you, Wigwag. Here's one for you. Hold on, I gotta play it. So fucking what? That's for you, Wigwag. That's your song now. Palletized and auctioned off as a lot sale. You think so? Wonder where they get auctioned off at. Ugh. How do you like your song, Digger? You like it? I met him before. He's pretty cool. Oh, you met Jason Jensen. Okay. So, Digger, you like your song? I'm glad you like it. I got another one for you, too. I'll play that the next time you come in. Jimmy has a song too. Would you like to hear Jimmy's song, Digger? He's boiling your piss, Jimmy. Time him out, Jimmy. Broken or worth junk? Really? Wow. You would think, like, I send back good stuff. What do they do? Break it? Like, well, everything I send back is fine. I just don't like it, don't fit. Huh, wonder why. I guess people do break shit and send them back. Yeah, that was really nice. Oh, do you want to hear Jimmy's song, Digger? Yes? Okay. This is Jimmy's song when he comes in. That's Jimmy's song. I don't think I'll get copyrighted. These are short little sections. We just need Stretch Limo to come in, and you'll hear Stretch Limo's song. I think it's pretty good. Oh, what's that for tea, Digger? Oh, I'll show you in a second. Uh, Tell me what you have for tea. So I sprayed this part with that primer stuff. It's hard to see, but I'm going to sand it and see what it looks like, and then I put two coats of it on. I'm going to reapply. You can kind of see the lines, but they're kind of faint. But I think I sand it and see what it looks like, and then spray it again. Parts that you could really see it were on here in this area, like right here. But it helped there. So I don't know. We'll see with this primer. I got a can, so it wasn't that much money. Like I said, I wouldn't want to do small little detail parts with it or anything. Something big, and you don't want to see lines in. Like I won't sand. I won't bother with this stuff in here. Just the outside, just to say. I'll let it dry overnight and then sand it. Timo Tim, what's up, Timo? What's up, Bray? You guys don't have songs. So I'll see what it's like. I don't trust 100% of what I see on Facebook, only maybe 2% of what I see on YouTube. Well, I got news for you. YouTube's just going down that road too with all this AI stuff, and you know, so yeah, it's not good either. And they keep like, I don't know, I don't want to say endorsing it, but they keep, wanting you to make AI stuff. It's just easier and easier and easier. And, what do you trust anymore? Can't trust nothing anymore because they can alter photos to do whatever they wanted to do. So it's all cesspool shit. It's all junk. You know what you do? You get rid of it. Don't watch it. Don't look at it. Don't support it. Yeah, so like, you don't know what's real and you don't know what's AI generated anymore. Like, do you even trust the news? I don't. I don't trust the news. I don't trust the news anymore. Yeah, that's how it is. It's 11:22 in Switzerland. Well, it is 10:22 in the UK. It is 5:22 in East Coast of the United States of America. Yeah, you pretty much can create any scenario. Whatever. People are doing it. Like, I mean, you go onto some of the Facebook groups, the rail fan groups, and people are, AIing locomotives to, especially with all this 250th anniversary shit going on. They're AIing all kinds of stuff for it. You don't know what's real, you don't know what's fake. So you just got to categorize it all as fake. Um, and like one of the downsides is like a lot of the YouTube groups have AI enabled. Like all the groups that I was a part of, we didn't enable the AI stuff on the group. And so like, so what would happen is AI would go to the group and post a question, right? And the people would answer it. So AI is like getting smarter. It's building its intelligence base, and people feed into that shit. And they don't, people just don't see the downside to it. Uh, but don't worry, they'll say it one day, and it'll be too late then. It'll be too late. I'll be dead though. But yeah, it's a mess. It's a mess out there. What are you going to do? How's your weather, Timo? Tigger, did you tell me what you have for tea? Short stopping by before we sleep. Well, I hope you have a good sleep and I hope your Saturday is a good Saturday. Hope your weather's nice. I'll tell you, man, my yesterday it was hot and when I got home, man, my rutabagas, the leaves looked like they were dying, man. They were so wilted from the heat. I gave them a good drinking and they really perked up. It's something how like your plants get really affected and they show it. And then when you give them something to drink, it's like wow, they wake up. Poor little fellas, they were all stressed out. Yeah, homemade fish and chips. What kind of fish? Just had it out with Tractor Supply, wanting $25 for a chain hook. I can get it at Ace for $9. What's a chain hook? Well, you should have just went to Ace and get it for $9. The thing is with Tractor Supply, it's a big company. The Ace people are usually like, people in your neighborhood own Ace and True Value and things like that. They're dealing with like a small business. They're better off supporting small businesses. Screw Tractor Supply. Some things are cheap at Tractor Supply. Bolts and nuts. Like you can buy bolts and nuts cheap. Not cheaper than like at Lowe's. That's about it though. Everything else, no big deal with Tractor Supply. 2 pieces of cod, huh? They got them at Harbor Freight for $2. Probably. It might break though. What is a chain hook? What is it? What's it do? Chain hook. Just like a hook that goes on a chain? 30 minutes. You know, there used to be like hardly any Tractor Supplies around here. Now, I don't know. They just opened up two within, I don't know, not even 10 miles of each other. I don't know what it is with Tractor Supply. They're just popping up like Dollar Generals, popping up everywhere. Yeah, Tractor Supply is like, I used to like Tractor Supply, but I don't know. Most of the time, they don't have what you want when you go in there. It just pisses you off. They're good for feed, but even their feed is probably really expensive. You're better off going to a feed store, getting coffee. Hurry up, Digger. We ain't got all night. Yeah, basically, Tractor Supply is like in the suburbs. Real farmers, they don't go to Tractor Supply. Tractor Supply. They're like home farmers. Even when you want to go there for tractor parts, they ain't got them. So on my way up to a job and stopped the tractor supply since they were on the way. Drove a couple miles out of my way to get it cheaper. I don't live in the suburbs. Where do you live? In the city? Yo, look who it is. It's Joe Rader. Hold on, Joe Rader. Set 'em up, Joe, and play walking the floor. Set 'em up, Joe, and play walking the floor. That's your song, Joe. I'm borrowing Steve Childers thing, and then I got songs for people. That's yours. Set 'em up, Joe. I don't know what Steve plays for you. Yeah, I don't think I would trust Harbor Freight for lifting supplies. I wouldn't buy like a ball, like a trailer ball from Harbor Freight. And I just don't trust them. That thing's probably hollow and would break. I mean, for screwdrivers and things like that, fine. But anything that you're lifting, unless it's like I don't know, a model train, I wouldn't trust it. I wouldn't trust them for that. I mean, some stuff they do have is pretty good, but not chains. I would keep wanting to look. Joe, did you get your package today? I wouldn't buy a life vest from them either. Yeah, probably wouldn't inflate. Yeah, one of them inflatable life vests with your luck. You pull the cord, they don't do nothing. What are you going to do? You're going to drown to death, so you can't sue them. Yeah, there's certain things you just don't buy. It's supposed to be, but it's not, I'm guessing. Maybe you still by the end of the day. Wonder where it is. Where is it? Is it close? Is it in your town? In your state? I don't, I know where your receipt is. It's not handy to look at. The mailman has it. Geez, I hope he doesn't use it and bring it back. Well, eventually you'll get it. You get your mail late in the day sometimes? This damn mailman. At least it's somewhere. It's not in like Iowa. It's funny, like the train store. I want Model Craftsman May edition, and my train store gets it. Well, it's been lost in the mail for the entire month of May and is going into June. He's got June's edition, and he still doesn't have May's edition. It's the postal service. It's he said it's been in like Iowa, Missouri, Chicago. It's been everywhere but where it needs to be. 7:30 or 8 o'clock. Well, Jesus. No wonder why the post office is broke. Because they let these guys work 12 hours a day or longer. Jeez, man, I'll tell you. Joke. Sent, Jimmy, I didn't answer that. Time yourself out. I got a song for Wig Wag. Thanks, Jimmy. I got a song for Wig Wag. I like it. There's just no way you could top it. Chain hooks go on the end of a chain. Okay, so it's just a hook at the end of the chain so that you can pick stuff up or pull stuff with it, hook it to itself. Yeah. How much did they want for it at Tractor Supply? I mean, $9. That's a pretty fair price. But Tractor Supply wanted $25 for a stupid hook. You can buy a chain and a hook for that much money. That's ridiculous. What's up, Nancy? I ain't got no song for you, Nancy. Yo, Jimmy. No. Okay, just no. No, Jimmy. I don't need you to pick songs for people. I picked them for reasons, Jimmy. Thank you, though. Dragging an old kerosene tank up the hill to the road. Want to work around the cranes. Gotcha. Yeah, the last thing you don't want is a tank rolling down the hill. Yeah, not $25. That's ridiculous. You probably get it at Lowe's or Home Depot cheaper. $25. What was it like? Rated for like 10 million pounds? New Harbor Freight saw blades are good as a worn out DeWalt blade. Well, none of those blades are really meant to last for any length of time. You really do get what you pay for when you buy things like that. So if you pay $5 for a saw blade there, don't expect you're going to get a lifetime of cutting with it. It's just not happening. Still waiting for the rainstorms. They've been forecasting. Nancy. You'll be waiting for a while. Yeah, they probably do get their stock from Temu. Do you know what Harbor Freight is, Digger? Do you have a Harbor Freight over there? Or something like it? I don't know what she sees over there. She's seeing ghosts, I guess. I don't know. You won't see him in here, Nancy. You got a similar store? What's it called? You got Harbor Freight? You go there for birdseed? Has three tiers now. Yeah, you know. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't think none of their stuff would really compare to Milwaukee. Maybe DeWalt, since DeWalt is crap. Maybe DeWalt, but not Milwaukee. They can't compare to Milwaukee. Machine Mart. Wow, that's a nice name. So you're telling me the Harbor Freight version of Milwaukee is just as expensive as Milwaukee? So what would the reason be to buy it? Like nobody goes to if you go to Harbor Freight to buy quality knockoff stuff, you're delusional because there's nothing that can compare to Milwaukee from Harbor Freight. It might be red, but that's about it. And to charge the same price, that's ridiculous. You're an idiot if you go there to buy Harbor Freight stuff that knocks off Milwaukee, and you're willing to pay the same price that you would for a Milwaukee tool. You're just an idiot. No, not everything at Harbor Freight is total crap. No, like these little pliers I got. These little pliers, these are really nice, and they were $6. Um, but they're really nice. I mean, I really like them. They're definitely worth $6. I would buy them again. So no, some of their tools, mostly hand tools. You know, if you want cheap power tools and you're not going to use it a lot, that's fine. But if you're going to make your living out of it, man, don't waste your time or just keep buying shit because that's what you're going to have to do. And I see it all the time. I go into Harbor Freight and I see all the contractors in there. You know, the Guatemalans, the Mexicans, the Russians, whatever, buying cheap shit so they can do a job. But you know the quality of their work. Sorry, my friends. Got to get a battery for your riding mower. Yeah, their woodworking clamps used to be decent. The only ones that I do like are these. You can't see them. These here, those little blue handle ones. But they're old though. I don't know what they're like now. Those clamps got to be like 10 years old. But they used to make like nice parallel clamps. But I don't know what they're like. I don't. Yeah, I go to Harbor Freight to buy kind of disposable things. Gloves. The gloves are. They used to be cheap. They're not cheap no more. The nitrile gloves. Used to go there to buy them all the time, but they're not cheap anymore. They used to be like $5, $6. Not anymore. But like their hand tools, they're decent. I mean, you know, I got like little screwdrivers for my modeling stuff, and they're pretty nice. But yeah, there's limits there. Like not everything they make is good. Yeah, zip ties. Zip ties are cheap there. Zip ties, electrical tape, you know, things like that. Consumables. Like I would never buy a circular saw blade from them or nothing like that. It's just not worth it. I have my limits. What's up, Rick Bailey? What's happening to Facebook? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I'm off of there. That's all. I parted my ways with Facebook, Rick Bailey. Can't find me there no more. I bought a lighter salt Harbor Freight that is adequate. Yeah, I mean, if a homeowner, you're going to use it around the house for little projects, that's fine. But like, you know, if you want to do it as a living, it's not like there's better choices that aren't much more money. Why do you drop Facebook? Rick, I got into it earlier because it's a cesspool of shit. It's just a cesspool, Rick, and I'm done with it. Facebook had issues earlier today. Yeah, they did. Yeah, but I don't have those issues no more. So I got to rewind. No, I just summed it up for you. You don't have to rewind. I just summed it up for you. It's just a cesspool of shit. How's that? I summed it up. I gave you the cliff notes. Yeah, Rick is going live at 8 o'clock. Make sure you go check him out. See what he's doing. He's building something. Go see what he's building, Rusty. I guess Stretch Limo isn't going to pop in because pretty soon it's coming time to go to Val's, hang out with his boys. I don't mind too. And IJ. Oh man, I got rid of Instagram years ago. Instagram was even worse. Instagram. It's a joke too. They're all bad. They're all no good. TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Twatter, YouTube. YouTube's next. YouTube's going down the road too. It's okay for some things, but don't last for everyday use. No, no. If you're making your living with something, it's not going to last from Harbor Freight. Depends what it is, of course. Screwdriver would. Yeah. There's limitations. But, if that's what your budget can afford, that's fine too. I know the reason because I was here on time. Yes, you are, Jimmy. Mostly it's irrelevant stuff and it consumes a lot of time. What's that, Facebook? Maybe I can watch from the local train station, the one that's a microbrewery. I don't see why you can't. Why can't you? You probably won't hear over all the noise in the place, though, Rusty. Why can't you just watch from the comforts of your home? Yeah, the tool bags are decent. I mean, they're decent. Yeah, there's limits. Like I bought a bunch of these containers. I bought these are pretty nice. I bought these from Harbor Freight. It came like in a pack of two of these and two small ones or something. I forget. But these are nice containers. They weren't expensive. You know, I mean, it's not like something you're gonna. I'm sure it's got limits. These little snaps will probably break off sooner. Sooner or later. You know, But yeah, I mean, it's not bad. You know what they say? There's a car for every ass. So there's something at Harbor Freight for everybody. And it's kind of crazy how they've like changed from what they were to what they are now, you know? Like when they first started, like Harbor Freight was like real junk. Like, and you knew, you know, you bought something, and if it got through your project that you were doing, you were happy, but you didn't pay a lot for it. And then I guess they wised up and got a little better and started making, I don't, nicer versions. But like, I mean, do you really need like three different versions of a drill? I mean, why don't you just make the one better one and forget the rest of them? That's the thing that irks me there. You know, you got all these different lines there. Just make the one good line and be done with it. You know, what's the difference? It's not that much of a cost difference between them. Most stuff is okay, but power tools suck. Again, if it's something you're going to use twice a year, it's okay. But if it's something you're going to use every day to make a living with, yeah, you might want to you know, have a second thought about your purchase there. Because I mean, you spent $400. I don't know how much a saw is there. Like, I don't know how much a miter saw is. Say it's $400, and you can get one at Home Depot. I don't know, a DeWalt or a Milwaukee, and it's $700. I think it's going to be in the long run, depending on how much you're going to use it. It's probably going to be better to get one of those better saws. Uh, that's just my opinion. But if your budget is, $400, and that's what it is. That's your choice, right? That's your choice. The $400 Harbor Freight saw, and if it gets you going, it gets you going. I get drills and stuff from Home Depot. Yeah, a lot of people do. I was hoping to go to a. uh, I was hoping to invest in Hercules line. To invest in the Hercules line? I don't know if it's good or bad. Here's what you do: you go to YouTube, right? YouTube is the best place to go, and you look for reviews on something that you're going to buy, right? And you watch and see what people that have used it have to say about it. That's the best thing. That's the truly best thing about YouTube. I hate to say it, but it's the reviews and the information like that that are out there that help you make an educated decision on anything that you're doing. Hopefully. Yeah, I mean, you got to weigh the odds. How much you're going to use it? What are you going to, again, if it's something you're going to use a lot, then I'd say invest in something good. So here's the thing, right? This is 100% true. Uh, if you invest in good tools, they will never let you down, and they'll always be good tools. You can sell them when you're done and recoup some of your money. Depending on the brand, you can recoup most of your money. That's all I'm going to say there. I can't drill one hole with it. I bought a hammer drill from Harbor Freight, and the thing sucked. How How do you know Elton John sucked on his wedding night? How do you know that? You know what else I'm tired of? Spam calls on my phone. I'm sick and tired of these fucking spam calls. Sick of them. Sick of them. But yeah, there's tons of information on YouTube if you're looking for something. Tons of it. Oh, John. Maybe his husband did. Damn, Rusty, that's not nice. Elton John's a nice guy. What do you got against Elton John? Didn't you like his song Rocket Man? But yeah, I mean, Harbor Freight makes some nice toolboxes. Those Icon series things that they make, they look pretty nice. Whether or not they hold up, I don't know. I don't know what their deal is with the warranty. Do they have a lifetime warranty, just like the Snap-on truck, dude? I don't know. You know, two Bowers and Hercules. Well, do you prefer one over the other, Rick? Are they both drills, or what are they? Well, what is their better line? The Hercules line or the Bower, Bearer, whatever, however they. What's their top line? The red or the blue? The red like Milwaukee or the blue like Makita? Have you ever found? Well, he doesn't do a review, Jimmy. He just tells you this is cigar X, and this is what the people say that it has tastes like. He doesn't actually smoke them online, Jimmy. So he's not really doing a review. He's just telling you. He's reading from a card. This is what it is, and this is what they say it tastes like. So I digress. Icon line is like the snap on. Well, what is like? What's the better power tool? The blue one or the red one? Maybe it would work for finish work if you were blind. A blind guy would be okay with it, Rusty. Maybe if you were Stevie Wonder's carpenter, he wouldn't mind. He's the worst. Who's the worst? They have a 60-minute warranty. It's funny. My friend, the guy at the train store, Bruce, he says he's got a three-step warranty on everything he sells. Three steps, and you're out the door. Your warranty's over. It leaves marks. You know, again, that's what they got filler for. That's what they get make filler for, Rusty. You fill them up. You never see them. Oh, that wig wag guy. He's the worst. Oh, yeah. I tend to agree. I bought a compound lighter saw from Home Depot. Spent more time tuning it every time I wanted to use it than it took to cut the lumber. That sucks. What brand was it? What brand was it? Oh, Harbor Freight. Which one was it? Like one of their old, like when they didn't have a bunch of different lines? You buy it, we quarantine it, it's yours. It goes Warrior. I didn't even know they had a Warrior. What the hell's the Warrior? So what is the top of the line? Warrior? Like I don't know if that's the if Warrior's the top or the bottom. I don't know where your list goes. Warrior is the budget. Wonder who's the genius that thought that up. To me, Warrior sounds like it would be pretty good because Warriors are pretty tough. Maybe they're not over there at Harbor Freight. Just a bunch of pussies. Warrior. Like to me, that really does sound like a good name for something that's tough and long lasting. The Railroad Crossing Channel. Who is this? Thomas? Who is this Railroad Crossing Channel? Warriors. You remember? Didn't they have a movie? Warriors. Warriors. Or was that something else? Railroad Crossing Channel. Don't know if I know you, but hello. Worst to best. Worst? So you're saying Warrior is the worst? Jeez, why didn't they just call it something like Cub? Squall. They call Warrior the worst one. That makes no sense. What's up, Waycross Trains? Yeah, Waycross Trains, that's what it does. It goes up and down, Waycross Trains. Don't worry about it. It goes up and down, just like your subscribers, Waycross Trains. Stop worrying about YouTube, okay? Stop, Waycross Trains. Just stop. You're going to give yourself stomach ulcers, bleeding ulcers. Oh, Lord. What's up, Cosmin? Cosmin, I wanted to ask you. Finally, I got my 3D printer figured out and it's working. How long did it take to print those things that you made for me? Do you remember? Yeah, Warriors, come out and play. Warriors. What was that movie? Yeah, I'm just curious how long they took to print on your printer. Because you got that super fast, high speed turbojet printer. Just curious how long they take. I wonder how long they would take to print on mine. Probably days. The movie was 4 hours each. That's not bad. That's pretty good. They probably take longer on mine. Probably like 6 or 7 each. So you couldn't print them together. You had to print each one separate. Tell you, you did a really good job. You got my drawing down pat. Like it couldn't have fit no better, even if I made it out of wood. It was like, it's the power of fusion. Power of fusion. Warriors. Yeah, I think Harbor Freight really dropped the ball on that name. The Warrior brand should have been their lead top saw, top tool. The Warrior. Brave, hard fighting, long lasting. Hercules. Man, Joe, I can't believe your mailman comes that late. Jesus. So will you get a message that says you got something delivered? Or you just come out in the morning and it'll be in your box? Maybe you sit outside and wait for him. Kick his ass when he comes. I don't want to have the potential fuzzies that are left behind when the nozzle moves from one part to another. Okay. I just subscribed to your channel, Railroad Channel Crossing. I don't remember. I left it when I moved and bought a new DeWalt. Best day of my life. Yeah, it's a lot better than the Harbor Freight stuff. Chili dog and fries times? That's what you're having? Chili dog? What kind of hot dog? Uh, Bon appetit, wig wag. Digger, do you know what a chili dog is? It's not a cold canine either. We don't have an assigned man. They use whoever finishes their own route and then send. Oh, okay. I got you. So here they do packages first, and then they do mail. I've never seen a mailman here any past, I don't know, 11 o'clock. Can't believe you get mail that late. My friend used to, where he lived in Philly, the mailman, but like you wouldn't see him for days, days, and like then he'd come and like you'd have so much mail. It was like he collected it and didn't deliver it. He just collected it. I don't know what he did for like 3 days, but like you had 3 days worth of mail just showed up. I don't know if he was so lazy that he didn't want to deliver or I don't know. But yeah, that's what he did. 4 p.m. Really comes out late. Wow. Phew, man. What is it? The only mailman in town? Rusty? You might have seen me to visit Willsmere. Chance. Uh, no, I doubt it. I didn't really hang around people when I went to Willsmere. There was really nobody around when I would go. I doubt I've ever seen you. Where are you from, Railroad Crossing? What state are you in? We get posts at all kinds of times, but the Royal Mail are unreliable and never on time these days. Yeah, but would they show up at like 8 o'clock at night? I can't believe you get mail that late, Joe. You would think they'd be like done delivering by then. Be done like 5 o'clock. Be done. Like, can't believe you get mail that late. Again, That's why the post office is in the shape that it's in. He's in Florida. Well, how do you know he's in Florida? My link is up. Thanks for putting my link up, Digger. Was it Delco? Now you're in Florida. Okay. What part of Florida? Florida East Coast territory? Bright Line territory? They have shown up at 8 p.m. before now. Really? Wow. No, never. I've never even gotten any like FedEx or UPS that late. Amazon, yes, but not FedEx or UPS. Definitely not the mail. Wow, 8 p.m. You know things, Digger? Okay, as long as you know. So, do you know what a chili dog is, though? South Florida, FEC Bright Line Territory. CSX by night on something. I don't know what that is, but CSX at night, huh? Where do your CSX trains come out of? I have Amazon supposed to be here Sunday. Good chances are they will be, Joe. Sometimes they'll show up a day before. You never know. Good chances you get them, Joe. My mate posted me something, paid 11 bucks for next day delivery guaranteed. It arrived 2 days late. Uh, they can't be bothered, Digger. If they're not going to your area, they just can't be bothered to bring that single package to your area. You gotta wait until they get more people. Yep, it's government workers for you. It's government at its finest. Government at its finest. Yeah, chili dog is a chili hot dog. Very good. And UPS show up late during the holidays before. Yeah, maybe during Christmas when they're busy. South Florida Regional Transportation Authority. What is that? Like commuter rail? Tri-rail commuter trains run during the day. Tri-rail, that's what they call it. Huh? Tri-rail. What kind of equipment do they have? Ron ordered me a new waistcoat. What is that? They used Everett to deliver it. It got here same day. Every? What's a waistcoat, Digger? What is that? A waistcoat? Hmm. Shoot. Yeah, I'll be curious to see. Like, I still see lines in this thing, but I can see where they would disappear if you put enough coats on it. Yeah, I wouldn't waste my time with something. I don't know. Joe Rader, you see, I think Bob's trying to print your wagon top caboose. There's a lot of parts to that car. I saw it on Thingiverse. There's a ton of parts to that thing. We'll see if he prints it. I think he was printing it last night. He started, but he had a little problem. So I don't know where that left him. I'm going to get a waistcoat too, Digger. A vest in America? When do you wear a vest, Digger? A vest? A hunting vest? What kind of vest? Are you a what do they call those people? Um, uh, shoot, I forget what you call them over there now. I forget. I forget what you call them. What did you say? Yes, he said he was going to try. Package just got here. Ah, your package just got there. 6:14. All right, Joe. Go play with your new toys. A waistcoat is an item of clothing that goes over your shirt but under your jacket. It makes a gentleman look very dapper. I was wearing one in the photo. I said, "Oh, so that was your Johnny Rotten. You had your waistcoat on. You did look dapper in there, that's for sure, Digger. What is it, a barrist? What are those dudes that are lawyers that really aren't lawyers, Digger? What do you call them people? Yeah, Digger looked very dapper. I almost didn't recognize him. He looked so dapper. Yeah, he knows what they call him in the U.S., Rusty. He said they call him a vest. I asked him if it was a hunting vest. Yeah, what do they call those guys, Digger? You know, they're like lawyers and they talk on your behalf. Barrister, yeah, like a barrister. You're like a barrister, Digger. Barrister. Digger's like a barrister with his vest on. Has it got little pockets so you can put your thumbs in? I will wait till tomorrow to play. Yeah, that's a good idea, Joe. Be a fresh mind. I think you're going to like them. You're going to use them a lot, all the weathering you do, Joe. I think you're going to say, man, I wish I had these 20 years ago. Yeah, get yourself one, Rusty. Might as well get two. Yeah, she got me a new waistcoat and matching tie. Necktie and a bow tie? Wow, you look like a proper gentleman, Digger. All you needed was a little hat, like one of them flat top hats. What do you call them hats that the Irish guys wear all the time? Those flat top hats. Jeff caps? Do they call them Jeff caps? Because you don't want to wear a bandana with your waistcoat on and your bow tie. You have one from Micromark and it broke. Was it wood? Because I saw Micromark made makes wooden ones. I can see where they would break, and they would be a pain in the ass. Yeah, I've seen some other versions where they're like two parts, and there's like two parts going this way, and then they come down, and then there's parts going this way that hold them together. I don't know what they're like to use, but they don't look. If you got to put them together, I don't know. And how flexible they are, I don't know. You're gonna like these. They were plastic, huh? A flat cap. That's what you need. A flat cap digger. Does Micromark still make them? I wonder if they still make them. Micromark. Summer sale. It's heating up at Micromark. Uh, unless they change the name of it, they don't make them anymore. Unless they call them something else. I don't know what they would call them. Yeah, I don't know what they would call most of the stuff over there is out of stock. Set him up, Joe. Yeah, I don't see anything over there that has the name Wheel Mask. What else would it be called? I don't know what else it would be called. Scissors, saws, tweezers, files. I don't know. They probably don't make them anymore because they always broke. People were complaining. But I did see some, like, some of, you know who makes them? ITLA. ITLA makes them, and they're wood. They make them out of wood. I don't know how they go together. I guess I don't know if you got to rubber band them together or, but they're wood and they're stepped. And one of the nice things that they did was like the wheel, like it's like a square and it's stepped down, and at the ends of them, they had where you could put the trucks on. Like, there was a pin that you could stick the truck on to weather that. That was pretty cool. I like that idea. So you can do them all at once. Yeah, they don't make them anymore. Wheel masks. Don't make them. What did Jimmy Digger needs a vest visit Dapper Dan in Harlem? What's Dapper Dan? A gabillionaire? Yeah, ITL makes them too. They're wood or whatever that stuff they use for their kits. But that was a cool little thing I liked about them. They had a little thing that maybe you could glue some styrene to them, Joe. Like a piece of maybe you could get one of your sprues, like get a piece of sprue. Maybe you could glue it to the side of it to put your trucks on it. That might be something. Probably got plenty of sprues around. Probably got just the right one. A little L. Sounds like a gentleman's outfit, Jerry. What does? Dapper Dan? Yeah, let me know how they made it to you, Joe. If you have any problems, you shouldn't. I bubble wrapped them, and I think it. I hope it's okay. I hope the postal service didn't abuse it. No stretch limo, so you guys can't hear stretch limo's song. Maybe tomorrow. Say la vie. Hasta luego. Oh, I got a new song for the end of my show. I have a new one for the end of my show, Jimmy. We're refraining from the anyways. Or the next time, Digger, you'll get to hear your other intro song. I only got one for you, Jimmy. That's it. I gotta find one for Steve Childers now. Not quite sure what I'll do for him. I mean, it would be appropriate to do the theme from Oklahoma, but yeah, I don't want to do that. I gotta find something else. See, it's going to take me a little bit getting used to not going over to Facebook, but it's okay. I'll make it. I just can't believe how much space that damn app took on my phone. Can't believe it. Facebook's eating up a lot of space on your phone, guys. Get rid of it. It's nothing but garbage on there. Nothing but garbage. Just open the package. Pieces are fine. Well, I'm glad they made it, Joe. Thanks to my experts in the shipping department. I'll tell them. I'll tell them how satisfied you are with the shipping, how well they did. I'll tell them. I'll tell them right away. I'll leave a message for them in the morning. I thought it would be a little cheaper though to send that to you. I thought it'd be a little cheaper, but so the post office is. Dino, what's up, Dean? Yo, Cosmin, Dino's here. Cosmin was just here, Dean. That's my friend Dean. Cosmin, where you at? Come say hello to Dean. It's good to see you. Well, I'm glad you made it home safe and sound. I'm sure it was a long drive. I'm sure you were happy to get home. Nothing worse than being in a car for 14, 15 hours. Yeah, the post office just keeps raising their price, raising their price, raising their price. I don't know. I mean, yeah, I can't drive it to you cheaper. So, I mean, that's how it is, right? They got us, Joe. I can't get it to you. I can't drive it to you any cheaper. For the most part, I guess they do a pretty good job. For the most part. Sometimes they do abuse the packages, but yeah, what are you going to do? That's how it is. You move probably a billion packages a day or something. I don't know. You're bound to screw a couple of them up. Post office shipping can be outrageous. I try to ship UPS as much. Though, here's the thing. I have shipped things UPS and they were reasonable. And then they just got crazy. Like crazy with prices. And then the post office was cheaper to send things. So I think it's like, it goes up and down. But yeah, things that I've shipped like big things, woodworking projects to people that I would have thought would be a lot to ship it, but they weren't through UPS. But that was years ago. And then one time I went to go ship a couple cars to somebody, HO scale cars to somebody. It was like $30. And I went to the post office and it was like $12 and change for the same box. So it's like it's up and down. You got to try both of them and go from there. Yeah. You ship Jack Jack by post office. Yeah, I mean sometimes sometimes UPS isn't uh, convenient to ship from. But like most of the time, you can ship to from Staples or something. You know what? I think the UPS store I think might be more expensive than Staples. I don't know. I can't. I can't like say 100% that's the case, but that's what I think. I think the UPS store charges more. The UPS store here sucks. Yeah, I think they're like independently owned. Like they're not really UPS. I mean, they're just independently owned. Like the guy down the street might own it. You know, I'm pretty sure that's how it is. I once paid $120 to ship 6 packages of Star Wars Oreos to Australia. Well, it's Australia though, Dean. You know, I don't think it's cheap to send anything to there. I mean, still, I mean, you can't drive it there any cheaper. I mean, some things it's just what it is, right? Oh, I mean, Digger. Like I sent Digger. Digger lives in the UK. Digger Evans. He lives in the UK. I sent him a big box of train stuff that he bought, and I think it was like $90 to ship it. 90 some dollars to ship it to the UK. Yeah, which I can't drive it there for $90. But I mean, for what it is, I mean, like if it's you weigh the odds, or you weigh the options. Is it you know is it can I get it where I am and it be cheaper, or I'm getting it from the States and it's cheaper there and it's still cheaper even with shipping. So it's like, you got to weigh the differences. But I think sending anything like far Australia or anything, yeah, shipping's not cheap. I wonder how long it took to get those cookies to Australia. That's the other thing. I guess Cosmin dipped out. USPS was the cheapest rate out of everyone. Yeah, FedEx is no bargain, man. FedEx can be bad too. I think the one thing with FedEx is maybe they get it there faster. I don't know. When I get things from FedEx, like when I buy something and somebody ships from with FedEx, it usually gets here pretty fast. Way faster than UPS. But, sure it's not cheap. Yeah, so like in your instance, Digger, yeah, it was worth it to spend $90 to ship something to you, right? Because it was still cheaper even with shipping, you know, to buy it from me as opposed to try to get it over in the UK. But yeah, it's just how it is. Under a week. That's pretty good though. That's pretty good. $120 to get to Australia in under a week. Especially UP or United States Postal Service. Usually, Jesus, like, you know, you hear stories all the time. Your package is bouncing around from state to state. It's like pinball. You hear that all the time. My package went here, it went there, it went here, it came back here, came back to me in my state where it was supposed to be, and then it went to Texas, and, you know. But, sometimes they get things wrong. It's just how it is. When you move a lot of stuff, you're bound to make some mistakes. Postman Plus, they ship POUPS and FedEx. Postman Plus. Is that like a local store that you have by you, Joe? That's pretty nice where you can go there, one stop shop, and they give you all these options. And whoever's the cheapest, you send it to them. That's pretty nice. It saves you running around to all the different places to go and get a price for shipping. And usually, sometimes they get better deals too because they ship so much stuff. So they get bulk bulk rate, and they're able to pass it along to you. Postman Plus. I have to look. I doubt we have anything like that around here. What's going on, Dean? How's things? How's things out there? Cosmin did a good job on your little party. So much good food. Bet you still got some of that food in the refrigerator or freezer. Survived the tornado last night. Hit a mile from my house. Wow. Wow. That's crazy. Was there any damage in the areas that it hit? Did you lose power or anything? One of the guys that come here, he had a tornado. I think it was I can't. Friday night, and they lost power for like a day or two. It didn't hit where he lived, but he lost power for a couple days, day and a half, something like that. No power loss, but some shops were wrecked. The BP lost all the pumps. Wow, that sucks. Was it a big twister? I don't know, Digger. Maybe it was an E8. Hopefully nobody got hurt. Yeah, those tornadoes, man. They're not your friends. Well, hopefully there were no injuries. Yeah, I don't know. It's just how it is. There's just like a lot of crazy weather. But I think it's just weather runs in cycles, and it's just how it is. You'll get calm years, and you'll get really bad years. That's just how it is. Well, people will make excuses for it to fit their agenda. So, you know, that's how it is. Sorry, I lost power. I had to reset the modem. You lost power from the storm? El Nino at work. Yeah, whatever. Something's at work. We get lots of little twisters here, but mostly they wouldn't be able to blow a paper bag around. You never know, Digger. You might get one bigger than a paper bag. Do you have storms going on, Joe? It's supposed to rain tonight. They said we're supposed to get thunderstorms tonight sometime. I don't know when. Guess we'll get them when they show up. How'd you lose power? Somebody hit a telephone pole? Go to post office and UPS. At least they will put my packages on the porch and knock on the door. FedEx just drives by and throws it out the door. You know what? I tell you, the FedEx guy, he came up to my door the other day. I was really surprised. I was just like, I went out. I was cooking on the grill. That's what I was cooking. I was cooking on my grill, and the FedEx man showed up. Yeah, but I think everybody is guilty of that. Probably. You see YouTube shorts of the UPS guy throwing packages from the sidewalk. I'm sure Amazon does it. Yeah, they all do it. It's like newspapers. Yeah, sometimes you just get little blurbs, Joe. Maybe it's those data centers sucking the power from the line. That's what it is, Joe. Data centers using up all the power. I couldn't believe somebody like I listened to talk radio and they were talking about. I didn't hear it all, but I caught part of it, and it pretty much was. I don't know if it was the Senate or who it was in Washington were talking about how people should cut down on their electricity use to not burden the grid. Like, cut back on your AC, suffer a little bit so that the grid can be okay. I thought to myself, you guys got a lot of nerve, man. You got a lot of nerve. You're going to sit there and tell everybody what to do, but yet you're going to go home to your AC, 72 degrees house or 70-degree house, and do whatever you want to do. It's like, yeah, uh, independent delivery service. I swear they try to hide them. Maybe they do, just to tick you off, Dean. That's funny. Yeah, who knows? Maybe UPS or Amazon will take over the postal service. How was your chili dog, Wigwag? Digger wants to make a chili dog. Digger, do you eat hot dogs? You don't eat hot dogs, do you? Aren't they outlawed over there? It was delicious, huh? Wigwag, are you going to that Stormy Skies thing in at the end of June? That's what Fed Up used here. Samo? Power company is full of BS. You pay for the power, so it's up to you how. Yeah, I mean, it's like, it's not like they're giving it to you. You pay for it, right? You're paying for the power. They're not giving it to you. I could see if they were giving it to you, where they would have all the right in the world to say, oh, cut down a little bit on your power usage, but you're paying for it. Don't tell me to cut down on it if I'm paying for it. What do you care? I'm paying for it, and I'm getting screwed paying for it too. Yeah, you got a lot of nerve. Maybe I should go to Sonic and get me a. Nah, you don't want to eat at Sonic. Sonic's horrible, Rusty. Sonic's the worst, one of the worst places to eat at. Go to Bozo's and get a chili dog or something. Go down to Bozo's. Get some. Go get a oyster poor boy or something. Chili dog. Marion for sure. Deschler depends on how my back and body feel. Why is that further? Is that further of a ride for you? What's the deal? Cost about the same. What cost about the same? I don't eat hot dogs. No. Yeah, I didn't think you did. It's about the same in different directions. So why would it depend on what's it depending on? Like you can't do it because it's too much? Is it all in the same day? I could see that if it's too much, because it's all in the same day. I can see that. A poor boy at Bozo's or a chili dog at Sonic. Yeah, but here's the thing. You're supporting Bozo, who is a local guy, or you're supporting Sonic, which is a big corporation. You gotta support the little guy, Rusty. Don't go supporting that big corporation because guess what? They'll close up in a heartbeat. Poor Bozo, he's just struggling over there, trying to make ends meet because he's got Sonic over there selling subpar food. Go support Bozo because I usually hurt the next day after a day of activity. Oh, it's 2 different days. I got you. Well, which one will be better? Which one will be a better meet and greet? Well, a better place to go. I mean, the meet and greet's going to be the meet and greet. Will Marion be better or Deschler be better? Will it be easier to park at Deschler or easier to park at Marion? Well, then I guess you're going to go to Marion then. More people eat at Sonic or Bozos than Sonic. That's good because Sonic sucks, man. Sonic really did get bad food ratings. They use a lot of bad stuff in their food, man. Bad stuff. You wouldn't even feed a lab rat. But yeah, you're eating it. Yeah, don't go to Sonic. Sonic. Boycott Sonic, Rusty. It's bad for you. Bad stuff. A lot of chemicals and dyes. Bad stuff. Looks like you're going to Marion. What is Marion Saturday? The gas station probably has better hot dogs than Sonic. I'm sure they're probably fresher. It's like buying a 7-Eleven hot dog. It's been on the grill for like 22 hours. It's probably been on there for longer. Both have close parking. Marion is Friday. Oh wow, so it's Friday and Saturday? Really? That's weird. Why? Wonder why they picked Friday. Don't people work? That's weird. Friday. I guess people don't work in Ohio. We don't Oscar Mayer hot dogs here. We don't have Oscar Mayer hot dogs there, Digger? Is that what you're trying to say? Not much traffic on a Sunday. You mean train traffic? Is that what you mean? Train traffic? I mean, that's fine if you're retired and go on a Friday, but if you're working, that kind of sucks. Hebrew National Ballpark Franks. Uh, do they still make hot dogs? Oh, man. Because Digger, is that yeah for me or yeah for Oscar Mayer? What's the yeah for? A lot has transpired between now and then, Digger. Yeah, I kind of faintly remember them, Jimmy. Hebrew Nationals. Yeah, like I can remember like my mom buying hot dogs from somewhere, and they were really good. And I've never had another hot dog like it. I don't remember what it was. It could have been those Hebrew Nationals. I don't know. I know I don't see them anywhere that I shop at. I have to look. Huh. Hey, Wigwag, did I tell you about my Audi key? That's how the hot dogs just made me think of Audi. Did I tell you about the Audi key? It works and it comes out. That little hook on it, that little like where it goes in, you put it in, and you twist it and it comes out. That's what that little hook is for. That little notch, that little notch at the side on the side. It works good. Work like a charm. But you don't go to Aldi, so it doesn't matter. Work like a charm. I actually made a quarter because you turn that card in at the register, right? It ain't got no quarter in there, but the card that I got had a quarter in it, so I made a quarter. I actually left the card for somebody to take because I kind of felt guilty, but it works. You'd probably make a nice little living going in and out of the Aldi all day long, just getting carts and swapping them. Buy one item, get another cart, come back in, buy one item, get another cart. You know what I mean? Couple bucks. Well, then you should get yourself one of them keys. Get yourself one of them keys there, wigwag. Then you won't have to use a quarter anymore and you'll make a quarter. You'll make a quarter just from going to Aldi. You guys are making me hungry now. I gotta figure out what to fix. 7 o'clock, Joe. Usually you've eaten already by now. It's almost time for Rick Bailey. What are you going to do? You better hurry up and get something to eat. I don't know if you're going to watch Rick Bailey at 8, but you're past your meal time. I saw someone eat mushy peas on YouTube video, and they looked yummy. Was it Digger? That quarter was rightfully yours, Jerry. No, no, it wasn't really Digger, but I appreciate your support. It really wasn't rightfully mine because I didn't put a quarter in. I can see if I put a quarter in, then yes, it would have been rightfully mine. But I didn't put one in, Digger. I deceived them. That's how it is. It's nothing against it. There's no law against it. I just found a way around it. You don't have a 3D printer? Well, surely you know somebody that does. Sounds like pizza. Frozen or from the store? It probably is a good thing for pizza. Frozen would probably be the easiest because if you get a pizza from the store, unless you go to Caesars, Little Caesars, uh, you're probably going to wait for a pizza. Same amount that you would wait from it from your oven. Uh, Beer needs food had to eat some as part of a challenge. I saw someone eat mushy peas. They had to eat mushy peas for a challenge. What kind of challenge is that? Digger eats mushy peas all the time. They're just peas mushed up. They're not. It's not like some mystery food. They're a delicacy. I don't think they're a delicacy, Digger. I wouldn't go that far. It was a huge bowl. Well, so it's a huge bowl of peas. What's the difference? It's no difference if you eat a huge bowl of Captain Crunch. It's no different, Jimmy. Just a huge bowl of something. They're just peas. It's not like you're eating a huge bowl of shit. They're just peas. These cheesecake bites are delicious. What kind of cheesecake? Cherry cheesecake, blueberry cheesecake, pumpkin cheesecake? I got some chocolate donuts, little mini donuts, double chocolate, chocolate inside, chocolate outside. I threw them in the freezer because I like them frozen. That's what I got. Hostess, double chocolate. I miss Captain Crunch. You know something though? I bet you if you ate them, you would be repulsed by them, Jimmy. Because you haven't ate them in so long, your body's not used to that sugar anymore. And you'll eat them and you'll probably throw up. You'll probably say, how did I ever eat this crap? Who is Captain Crunch? It's a cereal, Digger. You never heard of Captain Crunch? Captain Crunch. Captain Crunch. Google him up. He's this like old dude with a captain's hat, almost like a pirate. Captain Crunch. Maybe he was a pirate. I don't know. They're like these little. They're pretty good. I mean, as I remember them, it was one of my favorite cereals as a kid. Sugary, little crunchy nuggets. MOD. Who's MOD? Is that a rapper? No, I heard of Golden Nuggets though. I don't know what Golden Nuggets are. Peanut butter Captain Crunch. I didn't know they made peanut butter Captain Crunch. I think I would like peanut butter Captain Crunch. I used to like those peanut butter flavored. I don't. I don't know what the cereal was. They were like little round balls. And they were peanut butter flavored. I think Reese's made them. I don't remember what they were called though, but they were good. Peanut butter Captain Crunch, huh? All right, Joe. Take care. 10 minutes, they say. Wow, that's pretty fast for a pizza. Enjoy your pizza, Joe. Take care. Have a good night. Set 'em up, Joe. Set 'em up, Joe. Crunch berries. I remember crunch berries. I remember that. I remember that. I like I like chocolate Rice Krispies. They were like my favorite because then you got a little chocolate milk at the end. You drink down chocolate Rice Krispies. Reese's Puffs. Yeah, maybe that's what they were. Reese's Puffs. I like them. They were good. Strawberry somethings. Shreddies? Shreddies? Is that like shredded wheat? Jimmy, are you going to try some grape nuts? Grape nuts? They're not really nuts, Jimmy. Okay? They're not nuts from grapes. Okay? Go a box of Reese's Puffs in the pantry. Who eats them, Wigwag? Jimmy, seriously, you got to try grape nuts. Seriously, Jimmy, you got to try them. Oh, you do. You got to try them, Jimmy. You got to try grape nuts. Golden nuggets are a cereal made to look like chunks of gold from the Klondike. Hmm, never had them. Shreddies are small squares. Yeah, kind of like those. What do they call them? Shredded wheat. Shredded wheat cereal. They got the big ones, right? The big, huge ones, and then they got the little squares, little tiny squares. I didn't strawberry ones. Oh, well, you know what's on those strawberry ones. It's not good for you. It's not good for you, Wigwag. Life cereal. Yeah, Mikey. He'll eat anything. Life cereal was pretty good. It's nice. Get a little cinnamon milk in there. It's kind of like a nice little treat. You put extra milk so that you can wind up with a little cinnamon flavored milk and drink that down after you're done eating your life cereal. I'll ask for them on the next trip to town. Please do and let me know. Looked up Captain Crunch, made by Quaker Oats. Supermarkets don't have them here. Well, you know why, Digger, they don't have them there? Because there's too much shit in them. That's why. That's why, Digger. There's too much crap in them. That's why. We've talked about this before. You have, like, I don't know, Fruity Pebbles or something over there, Fruit Loops or something. The Fruit Loops over there are different than the Fruit Loops over here. There's a lot of shit in the Fruit Loops over here, cancer causing shit. But not over there in the UK. They don't allow that stuff. They don't poison their people like the Americans do. It's sad. It's really sad. Yeah, that's why you don't have Captain Crunch, Digger. There's too much shit in it. Well, yeah, probably because there's no shit in the Canadian version. Canadians are the same way as the UK. Like, you can't get those, I don't know what it was, Lucky Charms or something. It's totally different. Whatever the cereal was, I can't remember. Fruit Loops, Lucky Charms, something. The UK version and the Canadian version are the same. The United States version is filled with chemicals and red dye 52 and all this other bullshit that's killing you. But yeah, this is America. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We got plenty of people here. It doesn't matter if you die from eating Captain Crunch. Yeah, it's pretty sad. It's really sad if you think about it. It's damn sad. That's why we're all sick because all the shit we eat. I wonder how that Kraft dinner is compared to Kraft mac and cheese. I gotta say, it's probably 100% better. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. What are you gonna do? Nothing. Don't forget Rick Bailey at 8 o'clock. See what Rick is working on. I don't know. Maybe he'll be done tonight. He's probably getting ready for his show. It takes a lot to put on his show. It's a lot of work. Kraft dinner is more creamy. Have you ever had it? Can you buy it? Can you get it here somewhere? You know, they should open up a store over here that has all the things that are made in, like, knockoffs or, same version of things here that are in Canada and the UK. They should have a store like that here. sells that stuff. I bet you they do pretty good. You could be an importer for it, Wigwag. Get all the Canadian stuff that is good and wholesome and bring it in. And I'll bring in stuff from Digger. And we can have a giant supermarket that has all good, wholesome things in it that won't kill you if you eat it, or give you autism, or give you miscarriages, or whatever this food's doing to us. I shop at the Mexican grocery store. They have stuff without all the chemicals. Like, I mean, like they say that Mexican Coca Cola is better than the American Coca Cola. I guess because it's made with cane sugar. You know, sugar's not horrible for you. I mean, you know, it's just all that refined shit that they do to it. You know, whenever you enrich or refine stuff, it's not good. It's not good. Don't let them bullshit you. It's not good. Good to see you, Dean. Have a good night. Enjoy your dinner. You take care and have a good weekend. Yeah, I can send it direct. Ah, cheese digger. That probably costs a fortune. Probably have to get a container and send it in a container. I have to tell Cosman you stopped in. He missed it. That's what happens when he hits and runs and leaves. We get chicken without chlorine. Yeah, I'm sure we do too. Little farms. Little farms here that have raised pasture raised chicken. They don't put chlorine on their chicken like Purdue does and Tyson and Mount Air and all the other big chicken people. Yeah, they don't use antibiotics, but they'll dip them in chlorine for you. Yummy, yummy in my tummy. Chlorine. Spam. I like spam. I just don't like the phone spam and the email spam. Spam, 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 spam. Ba, 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 ba. Do, 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 do. It's that time. I gotta get it up. I gotta get this song up. I forget which one I gotta play. Hold on. I gotta mute you. I'll play this one. I have two versions. I'll play this one tonight. It's time to hit the road. Goodbye, farewell, so long. Bye con Dios, amigos. Until we meet again. Have a good night. Have a good weekend. Back on track. I don't know. I think I might work tomorrow. I got work I need to do at my shop. Back on track. I don't know. We'll see when I wake up in the morning. Hasta luego.